electric in the day. Feel it? The building roaring, and it's that's what I'm saying.
International Glass Man, Real Spitters TV, Real Spitters Radio, RealSpitters.com. You already know what it is. Holla at the report. Dig, right? You know, I watch a lot of interesting things. Right? And right now, if you notice, I'm digging a recap to battle rap, right? And there seems to have been an altercation with T-Rex and Chess, right? Now, the thing about it is, battle rap, right, has lost its original essence. The one thing a lot of people fail to realize is in battle rap, in its essence, how it started is it was the rapper or MC would actually entertain the crowd. The whole point was to entertain the crowd. Who could really entertain the crowd the best? Who could get the crowd the hype? So we wasn't worried about what our competition was doing. So if he wanted to have a side conversation with his boys, it didn't matter because I was trying to get this crowd hype. I was trying to get the crowd into what I was doing. That was what the battle was about. So arguing about somebody talking through a round or whatever, you change the essence of the battle rap to the essence of a spoken word competition. Because now you're saying that the opponent has to pay attention to what I'm saying because you done took the essence of it away from the crowd. You took it away from the paying customer, the person who's paying to be entertained. You done took it away from the person you're supposed to be entertaining when you worry about who you battle. The purpose of the battle was to entertain the crowd, not be beefing with the person I'm in competition with. The purpose was to get the crowd into your performance. Keep them entertained. If you don't keep them entertained, you lose. Because they're the ones paying. They're the ones that I should be more focused on entertaining, not my opponent. So for me to focus on what the opponent is doing takes away from what I'm really supposed to be doing. Are we really paying attention to what the battle is about? The battle is about entertaining the people who pay me to come in to be entertained. So worrying about the person who's my opposition and what he's doing makes no sense. So why are we crying about it whether or not my opponent is listening to what I'm saying when I'm supposed to be entertaining and interacting with the crowd? We forgot that. They're the ones paying to see and be entertained, not my opponent. He's just there to help me make my money. So what he's doing don't matter. Are we getting back to the essence of battle rap, or are we staying in the essence of spoken word competition? Whereas I'm focused on the person standing in front of me as opposed to the paying customer who's watching. Are we getting back to the essence of battling, or so crying about whether or not Rex was talking through the round? International Glass Man, Real Spitters TV, Real Spitters Radio, RealSpitters.com. Holla at you. But see, my thing is, let's look at where we are as a people. See, because in essence of it, how much are we looking at what we are doing together as a people to bring us up as a people? How much of that are we looking at? How much are we looking at the fact that instead of us arguing about certain things on stage, us putting up more of an effort into getting everybody involved into bringing us up into a better situation where we can put on and perform more and create more for us. Open up doors for us to create more for us, as opposed to we're creating and opening doors for them to keep slaving us. That's what we got to take a real close look at. How do we get out of being slaves to the machine, as y'all say? How do we come out of that? What do we do to start creating for ourselves and getting away from the establishment and building our own establishment, where we use our own dollars to bring in more dollars for us and create our own banking system, where we bring in our own gold, own diamonds, own platinum, and we create and generate our own wealth for us as a nation? When do we start thinking and looking along those lines? Because we got to start removing the others from our establishments. We're creating things and letting others take over it. That's what we should be looking at, as opposed to arguing about who's talking through what. Let's talk about how do we keep it in our own hands? How do we keep it in our own community without having to deal with those other people who don't want to see us accomplish anything? That's the major thing. International Blast, man. Real Skills TV, realskills.com. Holla at your boy. Big up to Drip and Fly, Yana. Get up on it. King Creator. Look them up. YouTube, Instagram, website, King Creator. Drip and Fly, Yana. Peace.
You got a chance to see that in the totality.